Mm. Mm. Let's see. What are we doing? We are. I want to fix. I want to fix some movements. I'm a big guy. My gaze. Mechanic. So how do we do this? I think the easiest would be just to confirm that everything's working. So let's try. That. Let's do this instead. It's fine. This. I think I'm supposed to do this, right? 2, 3. I think that's correct. So if we go to Unreal and let's go this part. That's gonna throw out a lot of stuff at me. So first, before we try that out, let's kill off everything that's related to the gaze, so I can just try it out. Let's see. It's fine. Let's try do that. Component. Table line. Target. I don't think I need you. What else? What's your problem? Const, fair enough. I think that should be all of them. Hopefully I don't have to recompile. That, there we go. Just tell me. Okay. Question is, do I want to keep that trace going? I believe it's following. Yeah. What's the next step? My next step should be what? To have the rotation actually update and follow the thing. Yeah. All right, let's go with that. Which should mean, what am I doing right here? I need to do one of these, right? Only down the plate. Do this. That. Nope. Why not? Why not? Well, I know it's not implemented. Why is this an issue? Huh. Pretty sure that's going to be an issue. Okay. I don't need why you const. Yeah. Don't worry about that. So what we'll do is do this, and in delta time, right? So we got that. Assume all I need to do with this You need to be swapped out. The reason why you're so complicated. Target. Yeah. Of course. Actually, do this. Now, yes, I was going to do this. Be you. Set it for the world. It's not the decision. Player, I'm not sure if that's correct. Either way. Do I want to? Do I? Check for hits. I'm just gonna do this, I think. And it's just gonna be me that will likely look at this. Let's go with that. Go. Decrease sanity. Hit. Full state. That was, yeah. That should be all. Just gonna do this. The eraser. Target. Probably gonna want to rework all of these at some point. So my goal, the goal I want to see is, well, what I'm expecting to see, I should say, is to the eyeball, the gaze, to follow what I call the tracer, which is on the ground, the yellow path finding thing. I'm expecting it to lerp because I'm doing a lerp, right? Which I might want to change. Yeah, rotating to lerp or interpolation should be the same. Const. Let's just try it out. I did do some stuff inside the header, right? Didn't I? Yeah. Why are you still complaining? Why is this still complaining? Is it just behind? I mean, this one's fine. Could just be behind, okay. Warning. It's the warning. Never used. It's not. Well, that's true. It isn't used. Shouldn't be an issue, but just remove. That, right? Still warning. Oh, no. Okay. Cut. Or sweep check. Function. Yeah. Okay. Do I even need that part? I mean, it's not really doing anything, is it? Why did I put that there? Why? Why? I think it's from a debug setup I had. I don't think I'm doing that anymore. It's returning Boolean. Where am I using that? All the way up here? No. I have to use that at some point. There you go. Yeah. Alright, yeah. There you go. If it is a hit, there you go. However, I do not believe I'm using these things, so I'm just gonna do that. Actually, let's just completely just do that. I mean, no, not really. I can actually. Right. Let's call it. Probably should have. Let's leave. I'm gonna leave it. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Let's hope not. Alright. Yeah. Do not need that. Let's... I'm not super fond of that movement. It's kind of hard. It's a kind of hard to explain. Rather, it is easy to explain though. You just don't know if I'm making sense. So now it looks fine. Just don't like the initial movements. Once I'm targeting the player, it's not hard for me to control as a developer the pacing of that thing and when it hunts. So I'm thinking it has to do with the interpolation function. Rather than interpolate between locations, I probably want a constant, like a simple speed distance divided by what, time? But I've never done that before. It's probably simple, but I'm not a coder in, like, professionally. So my assumption is kind of going along the lines of on, tick, locate, distance to the player. Has something to do with that, right? Then what? Divided by delta time? Does that make sense? Something stuck in my throat today. Probably not. I'm not used to talking online. So that's probably something too. Well, talking online. I'm not used to. Do you stop? All right. I'm just not used to sitting online speaking like this. So we'll see. I'll get used to it. Right now, whatever. So what's my next step? I think I do it. All right. Don't care. Coffee. You love it. All right. Yep. Unexpected. All right. So question is though, right? If I update tracers, or rather, I update the gaze movements towards the tracer, how would that look? I probably should just try it. Why? How about that? Let's just try to learn. That means I need to, first of all, turn you off. I don't need you. Then I'm gonna do that. Okay, there needs to be a better way to do this. What's that? Okay, let's try it. Believe. Is it one? No. 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 Fun. Can I do this then? Okay, I could do that. Is there a quick go to declare control B? Fair enough. So let's say, can I do? All right. I mean, no, no. What? No. Wait, what? Okay, so I've named that something really dumb then. All right. Good to know. Good to know. While I'm doing that, you. Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted. All right. Target location. That's just me initializing it, or declaring it, I guess. Can never remember which ones it is. If player is target, then what? What am I doing? Get character. And that's get active pursuit. Okay, that's let's see. want to do this instead. Chances are likely I want to do this. Because either way, whether or not I'm targeting the player or the tracer, I still need to want to know the location of the eye, right? Gaze movement. Fair. For now, let's keep it at... No, what we're going to do is this instead. We're going to gaze movement speed equal. Let's do 120. And I am going to remove these two. This one keeps track of the tracer. Yes. This is... same. With that, so I have the location of the eye. I need with that. Good. Probably too nitpicky on these things. Let's go with that. Maybe const, let's do that. So I have the direction, I have speed. All right, right. Correct. Now it's great. So I have the normalized direction to the target. Probably could make that into a function because I'm doing that quite often. Or maybe not. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's just keep it at that. What I want to do next. I want to update the gaze location, right? Like new location. If I want to do it instant, I need to multiply his offset, which is in this case would be the speed, with the direction, and add that onto the current location, right? Yes. Yes. I think that makes sense. So that vector, new location. I don't need a clamp. Not sure why you gave me a clamp. But what I want to do is eye location plus yes, but also in delta time. And next I want to do the iMesh, set world location to new location. I assume he wants me to make these const. Yeah, that makes sense because I'm not adjusting them later on. I do feel like not 120. That's roughly with the speed of what my character does. And actually, let's double that. Probably gonna. What's that? Does that work? I would like to update the tracers. Never mind. I mean, so the tracer works differently the way I would set up the speed. It's not like this, where you just do a simple current plus distance times time, right? It uses a function, which I believe is called, what is it? Spline at location? Can't remember the book. Anyway, when I adjust the speed, I do it in decimals, so it's like 0.05, that's the current speed. Kind of hard to dial that in when the gaze movement or the eyes movements is like 240 floats. So it's kind of hard to dial those two in. I really don't want to guess because it takes time. Just time I don't want to do. So do prefer to update the tracer speed calculation, or speed calculations at some point. I guess, but it should be fine for now. I need to see if this works first. No, like so. Try it. No errors. No errors. Awesome. And like that, let's go like this and see that the speed is constant. It's moving towards target. Oh, nice. That's a nice little. Yep. Apart from that initial little flop, flop period. Let's go with that. Yep. Let's do what I wanted to do. What if then? What if? Let's see. It's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Let's try one more thing. I'm just gonna try and run away from it. I like in theory, it should be twice my speed. It is. It is twice my speed. Yes. I mean, yeah. No, it's working. It's not final movement, but it is doing its job. All right. So what's next though? Well, first of all, I don't want it to move that fast. And I probably want it on launch. I'd like begin play. I want it to be at the same position as the tracer. Like ideally I should probably move the tracer Let's go with... I mean, 240 is way too fast. But 120 is not fast enough, because that means that once it starts hunting, the play is just gonna... Then again, it could take shortcuts, because it's going to go for the player's location the same, like... What's the name of it? The path of birds? Completely lost the word. Oh, the way I can't remember. I need to look this up. No. Birth flight? Is that actually the word for it? Birth flight? No, as the crows fly. That's the one I'm after. I think that could work. I can actually adjust the speed. This should probably be a function. Yeah. Track the target's location, something like that. Speed to target. Move to target. Shouldn't it be something along those lines? So I'm doing an updating the location in the direction of the target. So update location to, does that make sense? Update location to target. I mean, it will for me. I don't have any problem with that, but I don't think I need to think too hard on this. So, okay. Update location. Let's go with that. Update. Let's go with this. 2 words. Target. And target is what? What is the target? Alright, so what I need is a const f vector, which is in target location. Then also a const f vector in I location. Let's just call it in current. Do I need something else? I'm gonna calculate that in there. I'm gonna set. I really don't like that. Should I be returning this instead? What if I do this? Let's make it an f vector. Make a new location. Equal this. So this will now be a function that returns an f vector. I mean, it looks like crap right now, but bear with me. So I'll fix it. And get gauge target location. I mean, these are working, that was working. I'm going to add you right here. I'm going to do an f vector. Day, location towards target, const vector, blah blah blah. Like I'm making a big mistake doing it this way. Oh, right. I don't need you. Which means that it's going to be an issue with that one. I know you are working. I'm just going to do that. Actually, I'm going to do this. Okay, there we go. I'm going to try something. One, you need to be like this. And that. Right? No. No. I need you to be like that. Okay, so there's a few things. I'm not even using you. What are you doing? Return. Okay, gaze target location. That's so that's the target location of the target. I don't think I need to do that anymore. Let's do it like this. Oh, I am using you right there. Yeah, okay. Good thing to know. Which means you are working. Probably not ideal though. Yeah, probably not. And I have that. Could probably replace most of this with what I'm doing right now. Yeah, probably. Where are you? Where are you? That makes no sense at all. I know, I know. Need you that there, and I need target location. That, and I need eye location. There you go. Do this. Now I'm gonna do that. Like, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's go this instead. Those two are fine. Right. I don't like when I do it this way because I can't really reuse. It's not really an issue. I just don't like the fact that I have a like a global, which is kind of outside the function. I prefer if I can just put it into function. Probably should do that. Yes. Probably should add the speed to that. Where are you? There you go. Which is what? Const float in speed. And it's not going to return anything. Okay, let's just return for now an effector like this. There we go. So, and what? Can be made static. I don't care about that right now. And you will then be gaze movement speed. Alright, so it's not like working right now, which is why what I want to do I want to have like a target? Like, do I have a target, then this works. If I don't have a target, let's go with that. If I have a target, like a target location, is not 0, then what? I'm going to return vectors. I need to return what? A vector of no. What I need first is just copy this shit. I need the direction first. From that, I need to have the current up in application plus speed. I also need in delta. All right. Okay. And now I really need to move these down once. Float in delta time. Right. Ah, okay. Really digging deep in like this. I don't know. First time. Hey. What's going on? Can I turn you off? What's going on? Hmm. Second. Hmm. Okay. Where were we? Like we are. All right. So I don't need target location. Turn you down. There you go. All right. Update location towards targets, including these. Now I'm going to set where location right there. I can then review. That would really make things better. I'm going to say no. Now, the reason why I did things better. All right, there you go. Because if I do this, what's your problem? Right. Asks me to do this. No. Wait, what? Yeah, no. God damn it. I need to do that. Because I'm referencing. Right? Did I do a mistake? No. Can move static, fair enough, but need that. Not sure why. Passes the const warning, you see. Copy each function, which can be inefficient, especially for large objects like vector. I mean, probably not understand this completely. It's about pointers and references. Haven't really mastered that part yet, but as far as I understand, I've already allocated memory space for the vector target location and also for I location, or in this case, I'll call it current location, but it is the I location. Instead, I should reference those memory slots instead of creating a copy of that vector. So each time I create a copy, I allocate new memory space. I occupy new memory space. So now instead, I'm just pointing to that address, say, hey, the information is over here. That's my guess. then again, really, I'm new to this C++ thing. I had no idea if I should update a lot of stuff in my code. I mean, I have many of these getters or update functions, so probably should. But for now, I know that this works. It looks like it works, at least. You want to be static. Should I make it static? I mean, it's just a suggestion, right? I'm not going to make it static for now. So, okay, let's go back. So if in target location is 0, if it's not 0, go and find direction to target, which is target location, and subtract the current, get safe not fair enough. Then return the result from the current plus, I assume we will call it the new offset. I could probably just do float speed. And it is a const f vector location offset equal this. Right? No one's here, but I like talking to myself. I like talking, kind of. Although it might not show all the time. Might not be noticeable, right? But what I do have right now is my update location function looks for, checks if the in target location is in 0, which is fine, I think. Because it's not, I mean, I am taking a risk, aren't I? If it is in the 0 location, probably shouldn't do this then. Probably not. Instead of going for 0, I should probably check if it's kind of a null or not. Let's check this. I'm just going to check. What? So here's my train of thoughts right now. I don't think I'll ever have the target location be in 0. But it's not a guarantee. I need to keep that in mind as I build the world. So instead of, like, example, let's say half a year from now, I start building a level. I'm using this thing. And all of a sudden, boom, I'm inside 0 and I get the 0 vector. Which is actually not a terrible thing, is it? Because if I'm in 0, I return a 0, I might be fine either way. But I believe it's better for me to check if the target location isn't null. Because that's one of the things, right? If it's null, if it's a null pointer, it means there's no data. So rather than looking for data that's 0 or 0, 0, 0, I rather look and check that I'm not using a target location that's no data in. I think that could be better. Right. I can't do that, can I? Has something to do with vectors, null pointers. All right, so here's the thing. Do I need to do that check? I don't think I do. I think I can remove the if statement completely. I just tell it to return location offset. No, wait. Yeah. Wait, is that what I'm doing? Oh, wait, what? Hello? Can't I do that? No. Can't do that. No, it's not location offset. No. What the hell am I doing? I'm way wrong here. All right. I need to do. God. What I need to do is that plus location offset, and location offset needs to be this. Ah, now we are. Now we're fine. My head. I'm way off. I was way off. So what I'm doing now is that I am, let's go with this, let's go with that, and one step in. Okay. So I'm checking for direction to target by removing or subtracting the current location from target location. Save normal that, so I get a normalized direction vector, right? Then I calculate the offset I want to move my target in, or move the eye mesh. And that is direction to target multiplied by the speed and delta time. Right. And then I'm adding those together and returning that result. I mean, to make it easy to read, I could probably just do a F vector, const F vector, new location. I mean, yeah, probably should. I can still tell what it's doing. What's wrong with my mic? No, maybe not. Maybe nothing at all. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Const. Oh, no. That, what it is in current plus that location. That returns. And I'm going to put that. I mean, you should be fine using that multiple times because it's just a local thing. And here we go again. I could move this thing into there. I really wanted to. No, I can't, because that means I have to get it each time. But now I'm doing, well, I'm still getting it, but I'm referencing it instead of multiple. All right. And to make it easier to reach it, I'm not initialize. Is it initial declaration? I'm not declaring that vector. Okay, that's a declaration. Okay, I'm declaring an effective target location. Okay. I need that no matter where I'm going, whether I'm the target's a player or the tracer, I still need the eye location, so that's fine. I need to do that. Am I doing that in other parts? Because what I could do instead, I could probably just do it on tick. I could probably just do it here instead, because if I do that, then I also need a global. And I probably should just create a global, right? In this case, I could probably, because it's always on tick, it's going to look for the location of that eye. Alright, that makes sense. Let's see. I'm not going to need you anymore. Gaze move, speed, gaze rotation, radius. These are only you. I don't think I need you anymore. I'm just going to try it. Time. These are. So let's do that. So F vector. Emperor location. No. Let's go with I component instead, right? Equal. Let's initialize that as an F vector 0. IMS get component location. There we go. Okay, so I need you. All right. For now, let's just not do anything with you. There we go. That means that I now have a global these, and what are you? Need you open the tick. Do I need to go? Okay, let's do this instead. So I do not need you. Need to be my component location instead. No, wait, whoa. No, way off. You need to know. You need to buy component location. There we go. Okay. Right. Probably. No. Because you. Alright, fine. Target location. Could. No. I don't need that. Do I? Do I need that to be a global? Do you call it global? Let's call it global. Global variable. I don't think I do. Exposed variable. Probably a better name. No. I'm going to leave it as is. With all of these, I am going to try So I'm hoping to see now is that the eye mesh moves towards the tracer target, which is this yellow thing following my spline. I think it starts from this location. I'm just going to double check that. Spline. Let's go to the first. Yeah. Like that. Again, small things. We're not gonna look at that. So what I'm gonna do is this, that. That's F8, and you're moving towards target. Do your small. Boop. Lagging behind a bit. No. Do this, and that, and I move around. Yeah, that's no fun. Isn't that part updating though? Oh, sorry about that. I need to update this part too. Okay, so target location is that. Should just have to do this. Do like the symmetry of this. The target location is 0. Why am I doing that part? Now, if it's not 0, am I doing twice the work here? Oh yeah, aren't I? Why the hell am I doing this part? I don't know. Some of you might see this and like, why is he fixing that? Why is he doing that part? Like, I like it when the comment block symbols are like not on the same line. I just want them to be on a separate line. Preference, not necessary. All right. The move speed is 240, which is fast, probably a lot faster than it needs to be. Wait. Path tracer. Let's just increase here just slightly. I need to go to this one. Where are you? It's not that, is it? Is it gaze movement speed? It is, okay, and it's 400. Is that not updated? Right. No, right, okay. I am declaring it right here, or adjusting it. So if I do that, now it's 400. Because I'm likely in this section. There you go. Yep. It should be something. That something will be. What will that something be? 20? That's the speed of the character. What? No. 240. Let's go with 240. Need to recompute, don't I? You know what? For now, I'm gonna have to remove that. Well, I want to try. I say recompute, I mean recompile, but I need to do it like from closing down the editor, then redo the entire thing. And a crash. Awesome. Why? Because it did that change. All right, if that's the case, let's just do this. Try again. All right. And there we go. All right, seems to be working. That's an update. We can do F8. Let's just see. Whoa. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The linear chirp that just moved. I do like. There's no offset. I need to offset the I, which means if I do this and this, let's have myself be targeted by, and it's just going to pass through everything. Hello, and there you are. Perfect. And it's just going to be too fast for me to outrun. All right, awesome. All right. So the next step is make sure that the new location has an offset also. And I do believe I already have an offset, which is this one. 1200 target location offset. Could be I location offset instead. Probably should. Let's go for that. And replace it with I offset, maybe. Yeah. So that I offset. This, that's going to create an. I do this document refactor. What's that? Next. I'm not using it, aren't I? You're going. Looks great. We can do this. I offset. Good. Nation. Offset. I'm. No, let's do this. I don't want to remove that part. 0. All right, perfect. Yeah. My head, where are you? Here we go. The new location. All right. But I also need to add target. Plus I offset. No. What we're going to do is this is I think it's easier to read. We're going to do that. Yeah. It's easier to read that way. And we're also not going to do anything else. I think we're going to remove these. There we go. Do I need to? On. Yeah, went through. So hopefully, if I do these things now, we should see the. Where is it? It's way up there. What the hell? Right. What? What? Slow down. Do I do some ridiculous things here? No, it says 1200. All right. Maybe that's just pushing it a bit. So let's go 400. See what happens. Do that, and see. It's still way up there, and it's still going. Damn it. Why? Because I need to initialize its current location. No. Is it because the target location is downwards? So I need to have it the same height. God dang it. I could. No. Because I'm adding. Right. The okay, so I need to either update the direction to say to remain like a flat, right? And in order to do that, I need to set the 0 vector. Oh, yeah, the Z vector in that direction to 0. Right? Or I can add an offset to the target location. But it has to be the same as the eyes offset. Right? I think I want to go for that because I don't think I want to mess with the direction. Because then I need to call it something. I need to update the entire naming then because it needs to be something like get custom, like, or to get 2D, which is not really a dumb idea. But I do like it to be more, to be able to use it in multiple instances, which I'm not going to do, but I should. But for now, let's just add the offset to target instead. Now, god damn it, it's the same thing, isn't it? Thing. It's the same thing. God damn it. No. No, it's not. I can just add the offset to target location because that's what's going in. I'm not, no, I'm just overthinking things. Let's just do this. Remove you. And you. Right, so, oh, that's my thinking. each time a new frame comes in, or calculate new frame, the target location is got. Well, I get the target location from, in this case, get path, which is a completely different actor. That's the, maybe it's the actor component, I can't remember. It's either an actor component or an actor that keeps track of location of this small tracer on top of the spline. That is not offset. That vector is not offset. But I do add an offset in this function, which means that it should be at the same height. It's not, is it? No, because I need to initialize. Ah, god damn it. No. I know what I can do. I can offset with the Z of the iMesh location. So not I offset, but I mesh. So I can do this I location, component location dot Z, is it? Right? So now it should be at the same height. This imaginary target location should be the same height as the iMesh, which means that I should have a plane, a flat direction to target, right? Yeah. You know what? I'm probably. All right, can I do that? No, I can't do this either because the target location is an F vector and I'm adding a float. So I can't do this either. Because it's going to add the Z to all of the channels. Okay. Let's do this. F vector target Z offset equal. I have to do this. This part needs to be. Alright? Because I'm not changing X or Z, X or Y, but I'm only changing it up. So instead of this, I'm going to do this instead. I think that makes sense. At least in my head, it makes sense. I assume this needs to be a const. I'm going to try this. I think I'm fine. I do think I'm fine. The way. So one way to find out. Please be correct. So what I expect is the I to remain is its initial height, which might be I might have to adjust that a bit, but I can just create a vector for that at some point, or I can just move it around, put it somewhere, and just leave it there. Okay. Either way, what I'm hoping is that I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna check. No. It was doing so well. It was going so well. Why? Is it because I'm adjusting? I'm grabbing and adding to it? God. Do I need to adjust the direction to target instead? Probably the easiest, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. This. Alright. So the thing is, so what's going wrong? No, does that make does that, how does that make sense? Because the eye component will have a certain height, but it started to rise as soon as it's because I'm adding. Either way, it's not working. So I'm going to fix my direction to target instead. And make it. I'll have to do that. Now let's make it effector. Direction flat to target. This is such bad names. Which is what? How do you this right? Direction to target dot x, and but this one needs to be dot. All right. And this needs to be this. What? You need to be const. It could be const. That work? So now my direction should only be moving like this. It should pivot like this, right? Instead of going up and down, it should be. No, Z. No. That's Y. That's a pitch, isn't it? I wanted to do this. No. That's rotation. What I'm working with is vectors. So I wanted to move in X and then in Y. Well, I don't want to move it in Z. There we go. Okay. No one's here to correct me, so hey, we're just gonna fly with it. If you see this like afterwards, in the future, hook me up. I feel like a dumbass. But this dumbass eventually gets things right. Eventually. So we were on the right track though, like earlier, because it started correctly. But then I assume what it did was accumulate on target. Again, I don't see why that makes sense. In my head, it shouldn't. But we'll try this out. All right. And it's going to do that small little thing. There we go. There we go. Is it clean? Probably not. This is like amazing. Absolutely not. It's terrible. But it's lagging behind, isn't it? It is. Well, either way, I'm going to try. That's going to be a problem in the future. For now, where am I? That's so weird. For now, I'm going to try and find you. I'll do that. There we go. Are you though? Can I outrun you? I don't seem like I can. I hear you. Yeah, no, I can. I definitely can. No, there you go. Now it's stuck again. God damn it. And then I'm back again. All right. So something to play too fast, or the play is too slow. I think the thing is, I'm liking where I'm going with this, and it is working. I need to make sure rotation is also working. So that's set eye location towards target. Now I need to update rotation, because that is using Interp 2. But is that really an issue? Is that really an issue? Probably overkill. I could probably just use these two lines instead. There we go. Hard to tell. Do I need this? I don't need that part because it's already checking. Alright? It's checking inside the function, so I could just remove this part. Because I'm not doing an else either. No, wait. No, I need to keep that because either way. What I do need to do though. Each time. Yeah. No. Do I need to create that each time? On each frame? I need to, because otherwise I need to make it a global. Probably should. Maybe not. No. What I could do, then this part, there we go. What I could do is turn that part. That should make it a lot cleaner, shouldn't it? And then review. Then instead of this, I could just do this. Then that. That's cleaner. Yep. Also, I think instead of doing these two like this, I'm gonna do that. World rotation. No. Transforms. Transforms. My head. Let's do this instead. Cleaner, performance check. It's target long enough. It makes no sense, but I do understand what it's trying to say. So if it has been detected, then set the player. Now, if it is true, this happens. Do I need that part? Probably. It's just a safety check, really. Because chances are when this happens, this is true. No matter what. At some point I need to turn this off. I'll probably do that now because I have the... Not really using this part. No, I'm not really. So I'm just gonna do that. Yes, yes. Issues with delta time. Logic, like the logic I'm using right now, is that this part is just the debug line, the red line we see going from the eye towards the target. But I also have a point light that is spawned the location, or not really spawned, but moved to the location of the impact point, or the overlapping point, because I'm using a check, missed check, I believe. Yeah, line impact. And line impact is also used right here, subword location, at this point. And the offset is kind of like, it looks better when it's slightly offset upwards. Probably not necessary, but I'm going to keep it for now. Which also reminds me, I'll likely remove the point light at some point. And the reason is that with the new update to the movement, instead of having a, where the initial start, let's do this. I haven't used this in a while. Where's my layers? Window view. Where are my layers? Am I missing? There we go. Okay. Is there Copilot in here? Never seen this before. That's insane. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. Apparently not. Why? I'm using pen. Something is happening. Just not showing. Okay, so that's working. It's probably really dumb way of doing this. Yes, it is. Okay, so why? What's going on? Honestly. I'll fix this at some point. Not today, though. Alright, let's just do this. Alright. The point I was trying to make was that I'm going to use a spotlight instead of a point light. Since now the movement of the eyes always point downwards, or the rotation. It might be do some slight rotation around its pivot a bit, but previously I tried to have it like really rotating a lot like this, and when the rotation becomes really steep, in the sense that, or flat I should say, then a lot of objects can hide the player. So instead I'll try to work, well I will work with a like purely up and down, or yeah, up and down, down and up, downwards pointing spotlight. Should look a lot better and work like mechanically. Okay, where am I? Where am I? I mean, everything's working right now, isn't it? I think it is. Again, should probably have that start for now. The speed, that's what I was supposed to do, right? As you can see, I do this. Oh shit. Yeah. I know. Eventually the eye will point towards me. Perhaps I don't need to adjust the rotation. That kind of feels decent enough. So what I want to do now, I don't have much time left today. I'm going to end the stream in about roughly 45 minutes. Close to it. What I'm trying. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the arms. So the idea I have, again, I can't really open paint, but we'll try to fix that towards the next time. I plan on, so I have this inspiration of using similar to, I believe it's called an XY axis movement. I saw this lathe working. It could have been laser cut or anything. What else? They had two arms that were lying either direction of X or Y. And one controlled one direction, the other one controlled, yeah, the opposite direction. And what I want to do is one arm, one beam will always follow one direction, and the other one will always follow the other direction, based on the location of the eye. And I think that could be an easy implementation, and I think it could look nice, because I plan on having this being this large mechanic that's supposed to be attached to the ceiling of this enormous room that we're going to be in. I think I could look decent. Maybe I should also have the eye's location start at the tracer. Just alright. Let's go with that first, which means I need to go back to our writer. And at I need to do an initial. I do have this. So perhaps instead of saying initial gaze rotation, I should do an initial gaze transform instead. I do that. And what this does, it's not initialized. Right. What's it doing? So here I'm doing that part. Alright, let's. What did my to target do again? Don't need you. Don't need you. I'm not doing either of those. Okay. Let's see. Let's reset. Or not. You know what? Let's do that. I'm going to reset the entire thing because I need to do that. This is going to be initialize gaze transforms. Okay. So now I have that, and it's going to check if I have if the path tracer exists at all. If it does, this is what we're going to do. To do that way. Let's do it this way instead. I'm gonna tell it to do that. Go. Don't need this part. We can move this part into an else. And if it does exist, I want you to do a few things. And what is that? First of all, we need to set the eye's location to the tracer's location. And that is done by f vector tracer location, which equals get path tracer component up. So now I have a trace location. No. Right. No shit. Shit. No. No, it's fine. It's fine because I can use the eye offset to set it at a specific height. Yes. And f vector. Let's do a new location equals trace location plus eye offset. So now that, well, now what I'm going to do then is iMesh, set location, new location. And of course, these needs to be consts, needs a need, going to be. Go next. Let's just call that. We're going to get rotation. Okay. So what do I need for that? That I need I need. Who is the? Never mind. We'll see what happens. So I need to get the direction. To tracer equals. Is this new? What's that? Right. Yes. Not minus that, but minus. No. It's the other way around. Right? It's tracer. Minus new location, but I also need to get safe normals. Right? So now I have normals vector. And from that, I can do it's an float. Instead of this, I'll use do direction tracer dot rotation. Doesn't that give me right? That gives me a rotator, right? Yeah. And with this, I'll do an iMesh like that. With this, I should have it pointing towards the tracer, plus it should be above. So that is my expectations. No? Yes. 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 Need to stay. Do not want to lose. Oh, it's a fail. God dang it. Let's just do that. Try again. Sometimes you need to do it twice. If it gives me another error, it does. And that is because I changed the name. I changed the name. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so let's do that. Go back to Rider. Turn it off. And you are giving me an error because this needs to be initialize gaze transforms. There we go. High chance, or a chance, that if I've changed that name instead of doing a recompile, like shutting down Unreal, could have worked, but I think this is probably the better way to do this, like a fresh start. Oh, I got an error. Oh, because I do have a trace location, don't I? Where are you? Don't I? Oh, sorry about that. Why am I doing it twice? There you go. Trace location. I need you. Do I need to do this? Do I need to have a global tracer? Do I really? Let's try it out. If I do that, look at here, and I can see I have at least one issue. On tick. Let's. It's never used. So I might not even need this part. What if I do that? Does that give me an error anywhere? No, I can't see an error. It's a high chance that that is just not really needed. Then I'm gonna do this. I am actually going to gamble. Do that. Keep that part. You do that. Any other? To build. No errors found. Just not true. There is an error. Why? Oh, what the hell? Okay. Try again. So what we're hoping for now is that the eye should be above the tracer on start and also looking down. That's my expectations. I'm not sure how to confirm that though. Without, how the hell would I confirm that? Let's just try it out. Let's do this. Apart from the height, which makes no sense, it is correct. The height is kind of cool though. I actually kind of like it. Like it's not going to work when it comes to the play though, because it's not going to follow a spline. It's going to go straight through things. And I'm probably there's very like a high chance that there's a way to fix that. I don't know how. I do not know how. So my goal right now, or what I'm going to do is that I'm going to adjust the offset, then I'm going to try again, see what. Yeah, you're over there. You're going to pop up over here somewhere. So 400, way too low. Let's try 800. Yep, let's go 800. That. And like that, like that, like up here, and there we go. Whoa, whoa. What's going on? Does not look correct. That's funny though. That's way off. What's that? Is it because I'm actually locking, clamping the rotations, and that could be the issue. It's not really, I mean, I need to fix it, but it is moving though. It is moving. Do like it, kind of. Might be, no, that should be fine. So let's add the arms, which means I need to create a. I'm not gonna need you like that. So I'm gonna need Inut, the Emperor. That's getting kind of. I mean, eventually I want very likely Now I do want an emperor there at some point, like a statue, something that the eye reference the wrong word or is related to is also the wrong word, but there should be a connection between them, a visual one at least. I don't know what that would look like, but it should be there. And for now, I think I'm just going to remove it. It's not really adding anything to the gameplay. And that's my priority right now. Yep. Let's just move it. Which means I need to save, turn off. I need to delete you. Which is going to cause problems, but I'm fine with that. This is point light offset. I don't need that there. That should be... Okay. Yes. I want a static component gaze met. No. What should we call it? Beam x-axis? Yeah. So now I should have 2 more static slots, or soon at least. Because I need to go with beam x-axis, create static emperor. No. Beam x-axis. Add it to root component. Which is root C. Yes. Yes. Let's go with that. And I need to do that. I need to copy you. Well, actually, what I need to do is that, then that. Y. With that, probably just recompile. Yep. Go with recompile. Hmm. No. Hmm. Hmm. Yep, it's passing through. Hmm. Yep, it's passing through. Awesome. Where are we? Oh, arms, 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 arms. And our reel is working. I do that. I can see my eye is now alone. 2 arms, or at least 2 slots for arms. So what we're going to do I'm going to reset a few things. First of all, I need you to be at center. These 2 also. I don't think you need to be rotated. I'll leave you rotated. Cube. Move. Wow. How large should you be? 200 units, 2 meters. Should I make it 20 units? Yeah. Wait, what? Why are you so darn big? Is there? Oh, right. No. One. This is not 200 units. This is 2 meters. This is 20 meters. That makes sense. All right. And I want to go. No. Let's go with that. I don't need it to be that thick. Let's do 0.5. Turn that off. Oh, let's keep it to 10. 260. Let's copy this. Paste it in. Do the same with this. That. I should have these. And what to do? That's going to move. That. I should probably, you know, I should create a separate. That's going to be a lot of work, isn't it? Yeah. I need to take notes of that. Let's do that. It doesn't matter. Okay. So what I want to do, here's what I'm thinking. The spline that the path tracer, the yellow, small yellow sphere is following, is connected to this blueprint. The what I call the Emperor's Gaze. Probably change that name at some point, but either way. If I move it now, I will also move the spline. I don't like that idea. However, if I want to change that, I'm going to have to disconnect the path tracer from the code inside the Emperor gaze, and then do a get component by class, I assume, or find an actor in the world that is called something. Haven't decided yet, because I'm looking, because the path trace variable is found by using the find component function, and that is connected to the Emperor gaze, so that's fine. So I think what I will do is move it for now, move the Emperor like, and then adjust the spline afterwards. But I should do a to-do, which is remove the path tracer spline gaze class, then create new I think that is what I need to do. Right. But for now, let's go to the side view. I'm going to select let's do that and move you up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up. I like that. Okay, so 800 units up, and actually let's just add you to the center like that, or perhaps not. You know what? We'll have it like that. Then I need to go to you. I need to select all of them, add you to -800, go to the top view, move you back, I think like that, then do like this, like that. What should happen is that you should be moving. So the final step I should do for today, I'm always done. Almost got 50 minutes. All right, we can fix this. So I have the beam axis and I need to update the location towards the target. Or no, I say to set. Yeah, because the arms are never going to rotate. They are only going to move in. So I need, so this is for the eye mesh. And I need that location. And I need to go to beam axis, set location. And I need new location. Out. Like that. But I only want to move it in the X, right? I mean, that makes sense. I'm going to try it. My head is way too... And that doesn't work because it needs to be a F vector. That. No, you need to be 0, you need to be that, and you need to be new location dot X. Right, we're going to try it. who knows what's gonna happen? Well, I hope. Are you X? Which one are X? Which one's X? That's the wrong one. You need to be rotated. X. Yeah. All right. I mixed them up. You need to be like that, and you like that. All right. Yeah. So I want this to move like this. So I want it to follow, stay on top of the, where the eye is going to move across like this. This is just going to, all right. Let's just try it out. Nothing. Nothing. Why not? Oh, wait. Nope. Nothing. God. Oh, wait. Did I only update for the player? I did. It needs to be this. Coding is fun, isn't it? No, it is. Seriously, it is fun. Come on. Apart from the obvious, which is it's just... But... Yeah. I think it is doing what I wanted to do. Almost. Okay, so let's go back. Why is it that... New location, engagement, blah, blah, blah. Update location is... I'm initializing transform right here with this. And I should probably do the same for the arms, but call it initialize arm transforms or something like that. And just copy this. That's what I should do, isn't it? Because it needs to start at the same position as the... Alright. I'm going to do that. That, initialize. Beam, transform. Beams. Let's put that. There we go. That's going to be an issue later on. I need to keep track of that. But for now, I need these. And again, I mean, I could probably just combine this into one single, but I think for now, for today at least, I'm going to do this. Let's get location. Effect to get path, yes. Get new location, trace location plus, yes. Right, no. Dang it. That is just for one of them. Because that's for... That's just not going to be correct, is it? Because they are going to be on the same height. I need additional offset for each beam, which is like the I plus something. What was it? I'm gonna try it, see if I can find it. So X beam is 260. You're right. You just do that. Plus, that's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Because it needs to be a vector. God dang it. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just kind of just want to get done. I need to do that. That's what X, new X, god dang it, new X location. That's rotation. I don't need rotation. I don't need it at all. Like, remove it. And beam, X-axis. Stuff going on. Right? It's going to be up towards the eye, up again with this. Then I need to do the exact same thing, but instead of calling X, I need to call it Y. Instead of that, I need 390. I mean, these are going to have to change at some point. I could just get there actually, right? Yeah, I could just do this. Beam axis, get component location. I could just do that, right? No hard code needed, and it will update with time. Or rather, with time. It will update if I move. I should make them. Yes, I should make them have the I as root component, shouldn't I? Is it necessary though? Should I not? I think for now I should just update this. Why? Oh, that's not even close to what I'm trying to do. So hopefully what this does is just update the path. That's just kind of what I need to try right now, is have it working. That's all I need. These like fine-tuning stuff I can do later on. To recompile from the beginning. Oh, I should be fine. Let's save that. Well, success. And C is okay. That's not doing anything at all for me right now. Okay, what did I miss? I have this one. God dang it. God dang it. Wait, what? This. I'm also gonna do a proper recompile. I want to make this work before I end it today. I do have time. It's not even close. Come on, what are you guys doing? Is that? I'm not even doing that. I'm not doing this. This. course it's not going to work, right? Try it again. Yep, that and this, and now I can tell that. Well, almost worked. Okay. And reason it's not working. I should just make them roots. I should just do that. And then offset. Right? I just need to move them with. I mean, it's not going to work. I just need to see something. That is you like this, like this. Gosh dang it. I mean, apart from them being rotated, which is of course, all right. No, I can't do that. God dang it. I can't do that. They can't be. Because I need their own access, because I don't want them to rotate. God dang it. Forgot about that. Alright, fair enough. So, I'm going to look at this again. This is not correct. Oh. Of course it's not correct. I've moved them. I did move them, didn't I? If I go and look. There you go. I'm adding them above the initial eye offsets. Is that, do I even need the eye offset then on this part? I can just get the current location, can't I? Yeah. I can just do this. Right? It will stay on them. Right? And in this part, I'll fix that later. Right now, I just want to see that. Yep. I think that's correct. I think that's where I want to be. But now I need it to update in this section. Okay. So now that I have it in this position, do I just want to add difference in X offset, right? What I want to do is do this plus its current location. All right. I just want to get the current location of it, which is above the eye, above the tracer. I want to add, in this case, the X direction, X value of the new location. If this makes sense. Do not know if this makes sense. Location plus it needs to be an F vector. Do that. I don't think it does that part. I want it to be this. Really unnecessary, but I just like it. I know, the X needs to be changed. The X, this part needs to be new location dot X. I mean, that should be it, shouldn't it? And just to confirm it, I'm going to do this. Because everything else is going to be on the same height as always been. It's just going to adjust its. I think this is great. I mean, I've been going for like 3 hours now, so not super long, but I am getting a bit tired. Does that make sense? Like, do I sound like a pro streamer? Yeah, I'm tired. 3 hours. Yeah. No bullshit. Right. What do we get? Nothing. Nothing at all. Why not? Why? Is it not movable? It's not set to move. Oh, it is. It is movable. Okay. It's quite obvious what's happening, right? Yeah. God dang it. God dang it. Ah. I should fix it. I'll sort things out afterwards. Like I said, I just want this part to work, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Here, like that, and it's Where are you? Where are you? Way over here? Moving away. Further away. Wait, why is that? Because I'm adding? I'm adding to its look. It should just be the X. Should it? My head right now. Oh. Wait, I'm adding to its current and yeah. Yeah, I'm not subtracting when they're moving the other way. So this is not gonna work. Because this is just gonna throw it to 0. That's not what I want. However, what I do want is, let's do F vector current X, current beam X location equal beam X axis get like that. But then I want to do dot y dot z. It means it just updates, right? And just put the hell of it. That. Tell now that. There we go. And at this stage, it should slow it down. That should be moving. Let's go to the top. We're doing it. We're coding. This is big moment for me. Or yeah, I am happy it's working because this is not my wheelhouse. This is not what I do on a professional basis. So coding and it's working, I'm happy. I also can tell that I need to move it a bit. Ooh. But I'm not updating its. I'm updating its position in that area. That might be a problem. So I want to do. Slow down, but let's go with that. Like that. Like this. Just one more try, just to make sure I didn't really stupidly mess something up. Does this make sense? I mean, it is. No. Wait. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. It looks weird. I see the eyeball moving across like this. But I think that's how these type of mechanics work. I need to double check this. I need to double check because how does it work though? I think that's when I need to double check the mechanic. Write that down. Double check. I mean, it is doing what I wanted it to, what I programmed it to do. So this is the thing is, I don't think that's how the eye is attached to this type of mechanic or whatever component you have. Because would one of the axes, like the X would likely be connected to the Y. And there will be a third component that the eye is attached to that in turn is attached to the X, and that's how it moves. Right. That makes sense, doesn't it? The eye is attached to one component, that component is attached to the X-axis, the X-axis in turn connected to the Y. But instead of having one big Y in the middle, I should probably have them at the edge. Probably, maybe 3. Like it's moving along 3. Because this just means like, I am attached to this, I'm a real big thing attached to this one beam. And that's a compromising attachment. But that's not what we're looking for right now. What we want now is to make sure every movement works. And these needs to be updated. Which means you're going to be like this. But you are going to be like that. Right. Therefore, I should have that's not correct. That's not even close. What am I doing wrong? Beam X. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for current beam Y. I don't have a current beam Y. I need to make one. There you go. That's one. Like I said earlier, head is getting a bit foggy. Probably should need a break. But I'm aiming for like a 3-hour stream. I'm probably gonna do that for 5 times, 5 days a week. Each week, I can't speak at all. 5 days each week, between the same time. For me, it's like 6 to 9 a.m. No clue what that would be in like American way, American terms, or let's try it out. What is a standard European time? So bad. So let's try that first. It's this. All right. So to Eastern Standard Time. I think Eastern it would be. You guys are in bed right now. Maybe not. So maybe you're not my target audience then. Well, there you go. Anyway, I'll try these hours moving forward. And we'll see what happens. Look at this. What am I looking at? That's the X. That's the Y. But again, I'm not sure this is the correct movement. Could potentially be if these are movable axes. So they could be attached to their own like secured static fixtures, right? I mean, I don't hate the movement. It needs fine-tuning, yeah. But it is doing what I had envisioned. It just looks weird. First of all, the y-axis is way too short. Again, I'll fix that at some point. X-axis seems to do well enough. None of them are moving out of their fixed offsets. So I think if I do this, I think it could be cool. Hunt me. Now that I think about it, I haven't fixed that yet, have I? I haven't. Are you closer to me there? Did you? Oh, no, you didn't. I just need to raise it up. I need you. I need you. You. This should be a function, definitely. But for now, I'm just going to do this. Studio. Let's just do this. So it makes it hard for me to miss if I have it at 2 places. Can I do that and that? There we go. Perfect. Oh, thanks. Update. Do this, that. See that these are moving. They are, right? And go back to this section. I'll do. Looks fine. They are all moving this way. Like they are fixed together. Did one? Oh, I'm outside of its range. That's true. Okay. So here's a question then. Can I? First I'll do that. And I need to turn all of you off. What if, can I adjust these in here? I can. But do I want to? That's a different question. No, what I want to do. Sure, you are at the center. And that you are wide enough. So it says. Go. Which one is which? That's you. I want to make you. $35. You are also going to be 35. That's large enough to cover the entire playing surface. And then I want you. Cool. Is that even working now? I don't think it is. So that. Perhaps I don't need to do this. Can I do this? I can. There we go. That. Yep, That's the thing. I do not. All right. I'm initializing it. It shouldn't be moved. It shouldn't be initialized like that. I need to go to the initialization of these transforms. These. I don't want to move them. No, I do not, because I want them to only move on tick. So you, wherever you are, likely up here, I don't want you. And we'll see why. Like that, like that. Here we go. So it is still correct. The eye is at the center where they intersect, but the difference now is that it's not offset. It's where I had it initially. At least the x beam, as you can see right here, it's still at the same offset in y, which is what I want. I only want it to be offset in x, which is what it's doing right now. It's moving. Is the y beam moving though? It should be moving now if it's going. And it is. And it's only moving in y, not in x. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go back in here. You can zoom it out a bit. Yep. There you go. Hopefully, we do this. Yes. It's coming this way. Oh, here you are. It's above me. Oh, it's not near enough. If I run towards the wall. Still moving though. Should it? Doesn't really matter. Yep. All right. I've gone over time a bit. Not too much. I'm gonna end it there. So, if you were happy to see this in the future, thank you first of all. This is something really new to me. I'm only doing this. This is my third stream, so if you look at this now and in the future, I'm grateful for you being here. My name is Pete. I'm a technical environment artist that decided that I wanted to do this and share some of my knowledge, share what I'm creating. I'm working on a game right now. I have experience with games before. I've worked on both games and games-related projects. And if you like what I've done, if you like the things I'm saying, what I'm creating, I would love it if you join me on the next stream, which is going to be tomorrow, the same time. So in my time zone, that will be at 6 a.m. And Eastern Standard Time, I think it's like 3 a.m. And west parts of the world, or even more west parts of the world, will probably be, I don't know, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., I don't know. But if you can join me, I will be ever so grateful, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good day.